For most American Thomas fans, you grew up hearing George Carlin, Alec Baldwin, or Michael Brandon as the narrator. But a good portion of those fans have likely heard this voice before.
It was a splendid day on the island of Sodor.
This is Michael Angelis, the UK narrator for Thomas after Ringo Starr. Angelis' reign as narrator lasted for 21 years, from the 3rd to the 16th season, the longest of any narrator. Along with his role as narrator, Michael was known for his work on film and TV, most notably Chrissy Todd in Boys from the Black Stuff. Most UK viewers grew up hearing this voice. Unfortunately, however, Michael Angelis passed away on May 30th, 2020. I imagine this is a huge blow to many of the UK fans. While I mostly grew up with the George Carlin narration, I am familiar with Michael Angelis. To honor his memory, I wanted to share some highlights from his time as narrator. I was first introduced to Michael Angelis through the New Friends for Thomas VHS. For some reason, this home release featured the UK narration rather than the US. I'm not sure why this is, considering versions of the episodes with Alec Baldwin and Michael Brandon do exist. Regardless, this is where I first heard Angelis. My first time watching the tape, I remember acknowledging this was a different narrator, but also liking it. Angelis has a very proper sounding voice. He came off as calm and relaxed and gave the character such a gentle and soothing voice. There were 6 episodes on the tape, and to this day I will only listen to the Michael Angelis version of those 6 episodes. I simply can't imagine them any other way. I particularly love his narration in the Jack episodes. His interpretation of the construction crew is just great, from Max's aggressive tone,
"Can you take a joke?"
to Jack's eager one.
"I'm Jack, can I help?"
And I really love how he does Alfie.
"Welcome to the pack, Jack!"
One of my all-time favorite episodes is Toad Stands By, partially because of the song that the trucks sing. I prefer the George Carlin version, but the Michael Angelis version is such a treat. Here's what we in the US got.
Oliver's no use at all, thinks he's very clever, says that he can manage us, that's the best joke ever.
And here is what the UK got.
Oliver's no use at all, thinks he's very clever, says that he can manage us, that's the best joke ever.
There is something about him being offbeat that makes this so perfect. He may sing it weird, but he's clearly having fun while doing it. Another episode that sticks out to me is Henry's Forest. His narration here is superb. He sounds a bit more lively and energetic, but keeps his calm and gentle demeanor. The episode itself is not action-oriented, so his calm voice really helps set the mood. Listen to the episode's opening and you'll see what I mean.
Henry the Green Engine has lived on the island of Sodor for many years. He wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
There are many more great examples of his work as narrator, but I think I'll end it here. Though I didn't grow up with him, I am aware of the impact that Michael had on the many fans of the show. He brought the stories of Thomas to life in such a unique and one-of-a-kind way. My condolences go out to the Angelis family, and a sincere thank you goes to Michael himself. You were a grand narrator and an important part of many fans' lives. Farewell, and may you forever rest in peace.